Jim Greashauber, Frankie Saenz back in beautiful San Diego for the Elite Amateur Fight League Season 2 semifinal. Northern California and Southern California as they inch closer in the battle for the Fighter Skin Cup.
Jim, Sam Alvey, Southern California Kraken have come roaring back.
They definitely have, Frankie. The battle for bragging rights in the state of California is on the line, but also a berth in the finals against New Mexico. Let's take a look at the Elite Amateur Fight League Tale of the Tape. Don't just be a fan, become an owner. Invest today on WeFunder.com.
My name is Daniel Die Hard Gonzalez from La Puente, California, training at a UFC gym, Rosemead. Training camp went real well. It's probably my best camp the last couple of years. I'm always in the pocket, always like to be right there, standing up, never back down, ready to go. Team NorCal, Alpha Male. Thanks for getting your fighter ready. AMIR KAZEMI, hope you bring your best so we can dance, put on a good show.
My name is AMIR KAZEMI, 22 years old, training with Team Alpha Male. Moved from Iran in 2010. I was 14. Started training, a little over 15. And training camp went great, I feel amazing, best I ever felt. Team Alpha Male is one of the best gyms in the world, if not the best. You have UFC champions, you have high caliber fighters, all sorts of knowledge, and nobody can stop us. Danny, I hope you're training hard, I'm looking to scrap and then go party afterwards, so let's do it.
New first warrior, fighting out of the right corner. This young man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 5 wins and 2 losses. He stands 5 feet, 7 inches tall and weighs a ready 139.8 pounds. Fighting out of UFC Gym Rosemead, give it up for Daniel Gonzalez. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss. He stands 5 feet, 7 inches tall and weighs a ready 139.8 pounds. Representing Team Alpha Male, give it up for AMIR KAZEMI. The referee is James Pierce.
10-10 is our score. 10 quick points for the Commandos, but the Krakens come roaring back. And right now, with 2 fights remaining, and we have a 140-pound catchweight matchup here, it's anybody's fight. Northern California, Southern California, the defending champion Krakens in the blue trunks. It's Daniel Die Hard Gonzalez coming out for the Krakens against AMIR KAZEMI of the Commandos. KAZEMI at 22, Gonzalez over 30. Gonzalez fighting his first fight as a college wrestler, stand-up and Muay Thai type fighter. KAZEMI is a mixed martial artist who moved to Sacramento from Iran in 2000. Didn't fight over in Tehran, Frankie, but picked it up over here, and really impressive when you met him. The way that he spoke at 22 years of age, very humble, very low-key, and he avoids that kick from Gonzalez. Now Daniel Die Hard Gonzalez, a pretty aggressive fighter, and you can see that stance there. He's looking to sling, but he gets caught by a left counter from KAZEMI, who now nails him with a right. AMIR KAZEMI looking for the finish of Gonzalez here.
Gonzalez is a tough dude, Flush left and a flush right landed. Left hook and a right hook landed on Gonzalez, and he's still standing. He came to fight.
KAZEMI throws the kick, caught by Gonzalez, who need him in a place where it's no fun to be need. So he'll take a minute. Will KAZEMI?
This might almost be good for Gonzalez. Give him a little bit of time to recover. He's got to be.
His face went a little vacant a couple of times there, moving back. The eyes kind of rolled up a bit. And you can relate. You've been hit like that when you, and I'm say it like I have been, which of course I haven't, but when you get hit like that and you get stunned temporarily and you're back up against that fence, you go out and then you come back in pretty quickly, so he's able to keep things going.
And, the rest of the fight, he'll be somewhat out of it. You don't kind of completely come back from that.
Sitting right next to a guy who, for years, was making a living delivering and eating those punches and keep on coming, Chris Lieben. His fights are some of the most entertaining you've ever seen in the UFC.
Yeah, he's one of those stand in your face, take one to give one.
He, of course, is helping out some of the fighters. Big one.
Nice right hand.
From AMIR KAZEMI, bringing the thunder.
Oh, level change, overhand right. You know, he's got that precision. You know, he landed 3 punches, just square punches, you know, right on Gonzalez' chin.
AMIR KAZEMI with precision power. Big finish for AMIR KAZEMI over Daniel Die Hard Gonzalez, and that's going to make it 16-10. Northern California with the lead.
You know, I like how poised they are. You know, they come in here, they take hits, they give them, you know, they're real relaxed in the cage. You know, they got a real good cage presence. You know, it takes a lot of fights to get comfortable in there, but you know, that just comes back to good coaching.
So Gonzalez, thankfully okay. Man, KAZEMI with some phenomenal striking in that fight.
Yeah, you know, AMIR just came with too much. You know, mixes, you know, kind of hid those punches. You know, I like those level changes, man. I keep telling my guys at my gym, level change, level change.
He joins Daniel Zaragoza with finishes here tonight for the California Commandos coming down from Alpha Male in Sacktown. Let's go to the decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what another fight we had. Give it up for these two warriors. We have your winner at 1 minute and 42 seconds of the very first round, a TKO due to strikes. Give it up for AMIR KAZEMI.
What a finish and a knockout by AMIR KAZEMI, putting his team back on top.
And just in the nick of time, Jim. With 2 wins in a row, SoCal was starting to build momentum, and KAZEMI just shut it down and silenced his hometown crowd.
With 1 fight left, we have a 16-10 lead for the Commandos and Team Alpha Male. That means the only way for SoCal to win is to get a finish. The official EAFL rules state that if a match ends in a tie, the team that wins the most fights in the match will win. If both teams have the same amount of wins, the team that wins the last fight of the night will win the match and move on to face New Mexico in the finals for the Fighter Skin Cup.
Okay, so it comes down to this. This fight is for the right to move on to the national championship and face the New Mexico Predators.
When you match the best from the best from across the country, you're going to have close matches, and that has been the case in every Elite Amateur Fight League event this year.
Okay, so it comes down to this. This fight is for the right to move on to the national championship and face the New Mexico Predators.